Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Turf Talks by Race Mirror. We have Mysore racing coming up, and I've got with me trainer Fahad Khan, who's been very gracious to join us, though he's not well. Please excuse his voice. He's not well, but he's been graceful for the love and for the appreciation that our patrons have given us. He's been a real sport to join us. Thank you so much, Fahad, for joining us.
Oh, it's really my pleasure. I have absolutely a little down with thing, but please excuse my hoarse voice today.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely, Fahad. Well, with that, not taking much of time, let's move into the first race of the afternoon, which is the Varuna Plate, a Class 4 race to be run over 1200 meters. Fahad. 10 horses in this one. What are your thoughts on this?
what was just going through this record, Yasser, I feel two horses come into the fray. That is number six, Copper Sunrise. It's got a very consistent Bangalore form. It's got a very nice chance and run ridden by Kiran Rai. And another one is number three, NRI Blue. Good second last time out. Should be the one everyone has to beat with Imran Khan. So these two horses come up in 1-2. And a good place prospect here, I feel, is number four, Spiritual Force. So the race should be amongst these three.
Absolutely, Fahad. I couldn't agree more with you on this one. But also, I was just going to the card and I see that Scarlet Princess won her start very impressively last time, finished third, and then won her last start as well. Could be the one dark horse in this race, but like
Yes,
you rightly
very,
said,
very rightly said. And the informed jockey K. Sai Kiran, who's riding with great confidence in Mysore. Why not? Definitely the one can be a starting off with be a one to watch out for.
absolutely, Parth. Let's quickly move on to the second race. It's a babies race for 2-year-old horses to be run over 1200 meters, which is the Pertaguera Plate. There are about 11 in this, Fahad, and I feel that Kuala will be the one to beat. Impressive winner last time out,
Yes,
and
definitely.
is again with informed jockey K. Sai Kumar. Your thoughts on this one?
Yes, definitely. The one to watch out here is number one, Koala, with K. Cycle and up. And the horse number four, Swagatam. Swagatam ran a good second last time to Gilded Butterfly. And
Correct.
she has the experience behind her now, and she should run a very good race as well. And Sparkling Night is the one which can do a good surprise place here.
Mhm.
So these three are the front line contenders for this. But again, like we just discussed earlier, all have to beat number one, Koala.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's move on to the third race, which is the Splash Plate. It's a Class 5 race to be run over 1200 meters. 15 horses in this one, and I must say, Fahad, last time out when Virginia Queen ran, it ran a good third. Now carrying the bottom weight in this set, and I think that this can be Virginia Queen's day today. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, why not? She's got the handicap and she's got the very good thing on her. She should run a blinder. But again, like we just one horse which really has been on the long time on the shelf, should I say, is number one, Legionary. Legionary ran a very forward race last time, a longer distance. She went start to finish, and God needed that outing, I guess. Now has trip fitter. This is the horse I feel all have to beat, and he's got the thing with him. He's got well, is a little too good a horse for Class B, I feel. And Shooting Venus. Shooting Venus, you see, is also ran third to Come Alive last time.
Correct.
And on that performance cannot be neglected with Imran Khan. Drawn 10, but should not be a problem much, I guess. And one more horse which caught my place here is number 14, So Far. So Far is a horse for a good place. So amongst these four, picking up a winner should be a little tricky thing, but a close race to watch out. But all have to be legionary.
Well, absolutely. I completely agree with you on that one. And moving on to the fourth race, which is the Kutta Plate Division 3, a Class 4 race to be run over 1200 meters. Again, 15 horses in this one. Your thoughts?
Sorry, this is a very open race. I studied the card again and again. A very open race. Anything can win. I mean, all horses have 15 horses have a fair chance.
Mhm.
All are absolutely on par with each other because there is no recent form which I could see amongst. If you can go and see the record, there's hardly any recent form in this.
Correct.
So, but again, if you really want me to pick out something, I'll go with number 12, Country Space,
Mhm.
Sunshine Coast, and number four, Meraki. Amongst these three can be, or maybe something else. else can surprise also. It's a very open race.
Well, I completely agree with you on that one because this one was very difficult to pick out. So I will completely judge your experience on this one, and then let's move on to the fifth race, which is the Aquaterra Plate Division 2, a Class 3 race to be run over 1200 meters, 11 horses in this one. Your thoughts?
See, all thing points towards number four, Junk for George. I mean, he's got all the good chance to win this race.
Hmm.
And same stable that is from number one, Seasons Greeting. Seasons Greeting is a Mumbai import from the
Correct.
strong yard of PC Shroff.
Correct.
And coming down to Mysore, yes, it has to be well bred, got a broad horse. You
Correct.
have to keep an eye on it. Come what may, no matter what jockey rides, steel shoes, everything, yes, but you got to keep an eye on it. And the same stable is the favorite Jump for George. I mean, these two have the upper hand.
Mhm.
And let's see, I mean, these amongst these two, what can come up, and we can just find out what later on.
Absolutely. You rightly pointed out that season greeting is a Western India challenger now moved centers to Mysore. There's another horse from the Western India, which is Sunlord from Pacey's Yard, now moved to Mysore, now known as D Lord. I think that one also will be the one to watch out
Yes,
for, I
yes,
feel,
definitely.
along with
Definitely, definitely,
another one which I
definitely.
feel is which one was that? I think that was Circus Queen. Circus Queen was a highly thought of horse, ran well in Cal, then moved centers now back to Mysore, but it's in the same ownership. And CS Joda, the informed jockey, is riding. So I think
Yes.
Circus Queen also can be the joker in the pack.
Yes, why not? Definitely, yes, definitely, yes. She can definitely surprise one or two. She will definitely run with a good jockey selection. I'm sure she would run a good race.
Okay, with that, let's move on to the sixth race, which is the Nandu Durga Plate, a Class 3 race to be run over 7 furlongs. 15 horses in this one, Fahad. Your
Yeah,
thoughts on this?
like this particular race, I had told you earlier about Bonito.
Correct,
Bonito won extremely well.
correct.
You got to watch out for that horse again, and
Absolutely.
one very unextended last time with A. Ayaz Khan.
Yes.
Now with Jockey Jagdish with the bottom weight on.
Mhm.
Definitely, yes. It has to be kept wearing, and on that performance can repeat. And Safina, this horse can run close to Bonito or if not over it. A good
Correct.
second last start and definitely can go one better. And the third chance, I feel, is Prince Corporate. Amongst these
Absolutely.
three, I feel the race should be, let's see, the may the best horse win.
Absolutely, Fahad. Let's move on to the seventh race, which is the Gutta Plate Division 2, a Class 4 race to be run over 1200. And again, 15 runners in this. We must commend Mysore Racecourse. They have been having some good fields, 15, 12, 10 minimum, and all the horses that are there are performing really well. Commendable job by the club putting up large fields like this, and hats off to them. But in this one, I think it's Quando for me that is to be watched out for. Your thoughts on this
You took it away from my mouth, yeah, sir. Quando is the horse has to be beaten because favorite last time and definitely can bounce back to the winning ways with Likit Apu. I'm sure this is the horse all have to watch out for.
one?
Come Alive, one is our last outing well, but
Correct.
penalized also from 23, she's gone to right to 40 rating now. But
Mhm.
why not? Definitely, if a horse in form can definitely defy the penalty.
Mhm.
So these two horses can definitely be there, and Angel Dreams can surprise for a place with a 4 kg allowance. So this is a surprise thing for a place, I just feel. But all have to beat Quando.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the main feature event of Mysore, which is the Dr. R. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Trophy, a Class 1 race to be run over 1400 meters, 8 horses in this one. What else?
See, if you would like me to pick out a thing, I would definitely go with the highest rated horse. Yes, 66.5 back-breaking thing shouldn't be a problem with a 3 kg apprentice. If a horse has got the class, should not be a problem much. Ran second to my opinion the other day, Havelock
Correct.
Cruz.
Correct.
Definitely will all have to beat this horse. Come what may the handicap is.
Mhm.
And Segura is a game galloper again.
Mhm.
And now it's going to run 1 kg allowance. So these two horses should be right up there from Mughal. So Mughal is just is appealing to me on the scales
Mhm.
because Havelock Cruise, I think only on scale. If you want me to go on the pure performance and the class, I think so. My definitely form to points towards Havelock Cruise.
All right. Well, with that, let's move on quickly to the ninth race, which is the Antiquarian Update Division 1. The Class 3 race to be run over 1200, 11 horses in this horse.
Well, I feel all have to beat Amazing Safari in this, Yasser. He
Mhm,
found Lord Commander a little too good last time out. I hope it is done this time. With
mhm,
an apprentice boy riding 4 kgs off, I think so. If he rides a good race, I'm sure this horse can definitely make it.
mhm,
She's 8 year old, but she's a very nice filly. I mean, I
mhm,
just hope she runs a good race.
mhm.
And the horse which can run close to Amazing Safari is number 3, Real Show. A felt favorite last time, should make amends. So these two horses hold the upper hand from number 1, King of the Jungle for place.
Perfect. Fahad, with that, let's move on to the concluding race of the day, which is the Uttar Plate Division 1. A Class 4 race to be run over 1200 and no whips allowed in this one. Fahad, can be tricky. 15 horses, no whips. Your thoughts?
Well, I can see in this particular race, I like number 4, Ocker.
Mhm,
Ocker is to be ridden by a Chennai-based jockey, Farid Ansari, a boy with a lot of promise. I'm sure you'll hear a lot about him in the future as well. He's riding for the first time in Mysore, but he has ridden with better jockeys and stuff. I feel this boy will do a lot of justice on this filly. A fast kind of a filly. I'm sure if he jumps out well and makes his position early on, will definitely make a race of it. My first choice would go to Oka,
mhm.
followed by I the Mind and Fun and Laughter for good place. So my three choices for this particular race and the concluding event is for Oka, I the Mind, and Fun and Laughter.
Well, thank you so much, Fahad, for sharing your thoughts. I hope all our racing patrons have taken note of all our analysis and our
Well,
discussion.
before we
And
conclude, this is just a selection and a
absolutely,
thing up. It's nothing like it. Please bet wisely, and
absolutely.
that's more important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in this episode of Turf Talks by Race Mirror. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on our social media channels. We will be back with more racing action soon. But until then, we'll see you past the post.
All the best. Bye.